When cops have to arrest their own children. I remember when I got arrested, okay? I said Demon Slayer was trash, and then there was a SWAT team at my door. I hope the crime isn't that serious.
Cops have to deal with all sorts of violent and horrifying criminals in their job. But what happens when it's their own children that they have to arrest?
It's treason then.
Get in the car, you're arrested for DUI.
On the 28th of December 2022, a witness had observed a white vehicle strike a traffic light and then quickly drive off. A part of the vehicle's bumper had fallen off in the road after the hit. Around 15 minutes after the call, police located the suspect's vehicle at a gas station across the road. But the driver was the last person they expected.
Come back from Applebee's?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay.
Applebee's classic.
My dad is,
Oh.
Listen, your bumper's in the road over there. Did you just hit that pole?
No, I promise I did not.
No?
The very thing 21-year-old Teresa says is that her dad is an officer with the local...
Yeah, that's an immediate red flag. If you commit a crime and then the first thing you say is, oh, well, my dad's a sheriff, my dad's a police officer, like, you can't expect them to literally, go against their job and go against the rules of the law just for your, spoiled ass. I feel like a good police officer would definitely just enforce the rules anyways.
Possibly hoping that he'd come and get her out of the situation. But the cops at the scene are sure that things are way past that.
You left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right there?
No, I hit the traffic pole. This part was hanging off.
Lying!
I hit a deer in Pennsylvania because I go to school in...
Do you smoke marijuana?
You hit a
recreationally?
deer?
I do not smoke marijuana universally.
Universally, smoking marijuana isn't the only part of her story that doesn't make any sense. She's saying that her bumper was already hanging off from an accident in Pennsylvania around 25 miles away, and it just happened to fall off right as another car identical to hers struck a traffic light. But Teresa has a trick up her sleeve that might just get her out of this.
Shouldn't you, fix your bumper before driving all that distance? I feel like that doesn't add up.
At least, that's what she hopes.
I hit a deer.
You see this?
I hit a deer before this. You can ask my dad.
This piece fell off at the traffic light that you hit, that you knocked over. 6-7. Do you have another unit out with you?
Call my dad. He's a sheriff.
Why is she so obsessed with the deer, man? What does a deer do to you? Holy.
Teresa brings up her dad over 5 times, obviously praying that he'll be able to find a way for her to get out of this. But before he can come to rescue her, the cops are starting to zero in on what really happened and begin to get at least some of the truth from Teresa.
Did you drive away because you're scared because you maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes,
Oh my god, he got it spot on immediately. Now that is some detective work right there.
So when after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole? You can't miss it. It lights up. It's
Applebee's.
red, green, and yellow.
I hit a
Almost
curb.
as bad as a
You
subway.
hit a traffic signal.
No, I hit a curb.
Yeah, you went up the curb, you hit the traffic signal fell down, and you
I
left.
was texting. If you just
Okay.
call my dad, he would tell you.
Well,
It's the sheriff's office.
Daddy ain't here to help. Woman, you going to
In just
jail.
this one short conversation, Teresa admits that she did hit something, that she's more intoxicated than they realized, and that she was texting while driving.
Oh my god.
Three
he
driving
just-
faults that can each come with their own punishment.
That's a trip. That's 3 strikes already. You're already out. Holy shit. Don't even bother playing the rest of the game. You just lost right there.
So now that the truth has come out, the detectives decide to speak with her father, John. But it turns out he's not there to help her.
Hey, John, how are you?
Hey, John. Not what you want to hear as a dad.
Where's the damage on the car?
Okay, the damage on that car there, I think it was like the front right bumper.
John explains that Teresa did hit a deer earlier
Oh.
and that the damage was on the front right bumper. But it was nowhere near as serious as the damage the car was currently sustaining.
Can I come out
Oh,
here?
okay. Partial truth. I like that. You're mixing in it with the lies. That way you can say, hey, I'm telling the truth, but you're still lying. Okay, I get it.
That's
Smart,
up to you.
smart.
I'll see if she wants you to come out, if she wants, you to drive her home.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me come out there and I'll see you guys. Thank you.
Okay, alright, sounds good.
It looks like Teresa isn't going to be getting the salvation she was hoping for from her dad. And just 5 minutes later, he arrives at the scene to talk with the cops.
What's up? So, what she's saying, like, and where the damage was and everything, doesn't really make too much sense. So, tried to get some more information out of her, but that piece of
No daughter of mine gonna lie here.
Was it just like the bumper wasn't hanging like that?
Yeah, no, so what it was is basically this was intact.
Okay.
Oh.
This piece was missing, and the scratches here, that's all from the deer that she who's the officers.
Wait, okay, am I dumb? Is hitting a deer a crime? I don't know. Like, I don't know the laws there. Surely that's a crime, right? I don't know. I guess if it, like, randomly runs in front of cars, like, deers are kind of infamous of just running in front of cars, so I guess that wouldn't qualify as a crime, but, I mean, intentionally ramming into a deer is definitely a crime, so I assume it was unintentional.
Right now, it's gonna be my call. Okay. Coming out.
Okay, gotcha.
He's gonna be providing more details.
Okay, who's your
Nobody cares about the deers, man. Come on.
Dude, I'm just asking.
The cops who were first at the scene almost seem as though they're expecting John to try and make excuses for his daughter, and get extra nervous when he asks who their supervisor is. Obviously, there are countless examples of corruption where officers, especially those in the higher ranks, are able to use their power to prevent their family from getting into trouble. However, the officers
the
quickly
Monopoly
realize
card.
all he's trying to do is gather all the information on the incident so he can make a fair assessment himself. This quickly becomes evident as he checks his text messages from her to try and create a timeline of events.
I just want to show you this so you can see it. You home 1039. What do you think? Time do you think that initial call came? Because she probably hit it and was like, "Dad, what the fuck do I do?"
Ah, classic.
That's about right.
When we're talking to her, she wasn't telling us what she said all.
I mean, lying to she knows better. I'm a cop. She knows not to do that.
Oh no, she doesn't know better. She thinks you can bail her out of everything, bro. God damn it. This is shameful. You're bringing shame to your dad here, which is another crime, I'd
Maybe
say.
she didn't even. Do you think she? I'm not. I'm saying she didn't lie.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to be very clear about that. Because she might not even look at the freaking car to see if there's any difference.
However, despite John's willingness to help the officers out, the sergeant at the scene asks him not to get involved, so to guarantee the integrity of the investigation.
True,
So
that's
far,
important.
Everything other than Teresa's conduct
Everybody's
has been
treated
perfect
equally,
and is
under
a
the
great
eyes of the
example
law.
of proper policing. So, it's back
At
to
least they
focusing on
say.
what Teresa had mentioned earlier. She says she'd only had one drink at Applebee's,
That's
but
bullshit.
it's starting to seem as though she may be a little more drunk than they realize.
Can you get drunk with one drink? Like, that would have to be the most intense drink of all time. So I think you've been having a little more.
Suspicions that were only confirmed after some field sobriety tests.
Everything that happened.
Oh no, not the test, bro. Not the test. Walk the line.
Dad.
Stop crying. Just take responsibility, all you did.
Oh, your dad's right over here.
Bro. Stop crying. Oh my god.
You're arrested for DUI. Go ahead.
Let's go, baby. Get in the car.
After being forced into the police vehicle by her own dad, Teresa was driven to the police station where
Dad, right now. I am justice.
her blood alcohol level was tested. It came back as 0.17%, over twice the legal limit.
Oof.
As of this upload, Teresa is still awaiting her penalty, but has been issued a court summons for driving under the influence, reckless driving, and failure to report a car accident.
Lies.
Teresa's dad followed protocol perfectly, but Kenneth Adams' dad did the exact opposite when
No.
he tried to abuse his power as a commissioner to try and save his son from prison.
Tell me who
No.
I called to find out why he's in jail. You want me to sue the son of a county sheriff?
In November 2022, Kenneth
Bruh.
Adams was pulled over for running a stop sign. But as it turns out, Kenneth was in much more trouble than he realized.
How's it going?
Good. What did I do wrong?
Good. So the reason I stopped you is you didn't come to complete stop the stop sign,
I did.
and then you didn't have your turn signal on.
I sure did.
Okay.
I know for a fact I had my turn signal on.
What? Okay, why would you immediately lie? Like, the reason they pulled you over, obviously that happened, right? They wouldn't pull you over if it didn't happen, unless they're like a straight up dickhead cop. But
That's
come
why I'm
on.
surprised you're pulling me over, but whatever.
The officer then took his license and ran it through the system, where he would discover Kenneth had a warrant out for burglary and theft of a vehicle, All of a sudden, Kenneth becomes defensive and refuses to exit the vehicle.
Oh no.
Can I get you to step out of the vehicle with me?
What are you doing? No, what's going on? Seriously, what's going on?
You have a warrant.
No.
For
How
your arrest.
do I have a warrant?
I don't know how you have a warrant, but it's on our system right now. You have an active warrant out of 7th District Court here in San Juan.
I've gone to, no, that's incorrect. Because
Okay,
I've gone
well,
to
it's on
court.
our system right now.
Well, you
I'm
need
not
to
going to
call-
argue with you about it. You're going to go to jail tonight on that warrant, okay?
No, I'm not. Dude, this
Ooh.
is absurd.
Mr. Adams, you do have an active warrant for your arrest.
Listen, unless you have that Monopoly card, get out of jail free. Did you pull it from the chance or community chest? Nah. Otherwise, you
And
go
who-
into
and
jail.
who
Straight to
issued the
jail.
warrant, though?
Do not
The
pass go.
court.
Okay,
For
come
what,
on.
though? Because I've gone to court for everything. There should not be an active warrant for me anywhere, dude.
Kenneth claims that he's already been to court for his previous crimes, but the warrant still calls for his arrest. For the majority of smaller cases, the suspect is tasked with turning in the documents that prove that they've been to court and completing any classes they were made to attend by the judge. Without those documents, the court cannot confirm they attended anything. So when Kenneth forgot to turn his in, the warrant remained open, and the police had no way to tell that he had in fact been to court.
Issued October 13th.
For what?
It has some felony charges, burglary charges.
Dude, I've been to court for that. No, I've been to court for that.
You want to know the charges?
Yeah, I do.
So it has 2 burglary charges listed, a theft charge, mischief,
That's on my old case.
3 charges of burglary of a vehicle, and
Yeah.
criminal trespass.
Yeah.
Why is it always repeat criminals? Like,
Kenneth was taken away to the station, but this is when his father, Bruce Adams, turned up, who turned out to be the county
Batman.
commissioner for the local area. How convenient for Kenneth. Immediately after arriving at the scene, Bruce demanded to know what was going on and quickly started to show signs of corruption.
Where's Kenneth?
He's in jail. They took him.
You already took him to jail?
They took him to jail, and I stayed here with the car
Why?
for a warrant.
Who do I call to find out? Why?
Find out the warrant.
You're a police officer. Tell me who I call to find out why he's in jail.
dude, put this guy in jail as well. Dude, corruption is so shitty, man. It's so shitty. Like, you gotta follow the law. It doesn't just apply to people that are not you, you
I
know?
gotta be careful with this stuff, Bruce. You understand that?
You're being recorded, moron.
That's the warrant. Okay, so it says warrant status active, offense burglary, burglary, theft, criminal mischief, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a
Jesus.
vehicle.
He's been to court over that.
It's, you saw the warrant right there. I showed you a warrant.
He's been charged with that, and he has a plea in abeyance on all of it.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to turn him loose.
I
Free
can't
my
turn him loose,
son.
Bruce.
Who can?
Nobody can. He's been arrested for a warrant. The courts can.
And the warrant's false.
Huh? The warrant's not false.
You want me to sue the son of a county sheriff because he arrested my kid on a false warrant?
The warrant's right there.
Bruce
Do it,
is
bro.
obviously trying to abuse his position and influence the commissioner to try and save his son from the law. But luckily, this officer stands his ground and refuses to cave in. Eventually,
job,
though,
bro.
Kenneth was released from jail. The warrant was
Wait,
withdrawn.
is that his boss? Did he actually stand up to his boss? If that's the case, then double respect, bro. Holy shit.
And no further action was taken against Bruce. But the officers that arrested this law student weren't as lucky.
There's nothing in this vehicle. I promise you. I didn't do anything.
Marion
Why are you
Humphrey
crying,
Jr.,
man?
son of retired county judge Marion Humphrey Sr., was pulled over after an officer allegedly witnessed him driving dangerously. Footage shows him swerving slightly after missing his exit. Marion is lit up by the officer and pulled over. He's then told the officer witnessed him nearly wreck his car and is suspected of dangerous driving.
When did you enter that?
Yesterday.
That is such a responsible spot, by the way. You might have prevented like an accident from happening. So props to the officer there.
You gotta take it, turn it back in a Fayetteville? Pick it up in Fayetteville? I'm sorry, sir. This is, I'm trying to figure out that you have probable cause to stop me. Yeah, because you're super nervous. So I'm trying to figure out why you're so nervous.
Being a law student, Marion asks if the officer has probable cause for pulling him over.
Hey,
the officer
trying to
struggles
pull
get a
the
good answer
lawyer.
before claiming Marion seems super
Trying to
nervous.
pull a Saul Goodman
First of
right
all,
here.
being nervous isn't a crime, and isn't evidence towards a crime either. And secondly, Marion actually carries himself incredibly
That's my
well in
English
this
teacher,
situation.
bro.
He
Being
complies
nervous
with
is a
the
crime,
officer's
apparently.
requests, asks why he's being pulled over and why he's being held. He even calls his dad to listen in on the entire arrest, something the
Daddy,
officer clearly didn't
Daddy,
like,
help me.
as he then asks to search Marion's U-Haul.
If I bring a dog, is it gonna hurt anything? Yeah, no, it's not gonna hurt anything.
So bring in the dogs. Come on.
just don't want to get shot. Yeah, that's all, and I'm sorry about that.
Why would he shoot you?
Honestly, I don't want you to bring a dog because I don't think that's fair to me as a citizen, as someone who, if the only thing I did was kind of, like, I did not almost...
Wait. How is it not fair for them to bring a dog and check the vehicle? That means you're clearly hiding something, dude. What? That's so dumb. That's a self-report.
I don't have to bring a dog. I just think that's so invasive of my rights, but you can live in here if you want.
What are they gonna
Marion
find,
does an
bro?
extremely good job of eloquently showing how terrifying it can be to be stopped by the police while maintaining a calm and respectful tone with the
Law
officer
student,
the whole time.
bruh.
But regardless, Marion is placed in handcuffs for over an hour while the cops search his vehicle with a dog. According to the officer, the dog smelled narcotics and alerted the officers before even entering the U-Haul.
Bruh, you liar, pants on flyer, dude. Holy shit. How dare you take advantage of being a law student like that? Disgusted. Saul Goodman would be ashamed. Actually, he'd probably be a little proud. He'd probably get away with this. Daddy! Oh, that's so pathetic. Wait, we gotta play that back. Daddy, he's arresting me! Pussy ass bitch. Yeah, you committed a crime, dog. Come on.
Predictably, the cops find nothing in the vehicle. Marion
What?
has since opened up a lawsuit against the officers, claiming they violated his 4th and 14th
Wait.
Amendment
You just
rights.
said you just said the dogs found something. What? There was nothing in the vehicle. Was there just smell from stuff that was there previously? I'm so confused. What the hell just happened there? You just pulled a 180 on me there. Holy shit.